What if I told you there's an event so massive that it attracts millions of people from across the globe, making it the largest gathering on Earth? Welcome to the fascinating world of the Kumbh Mela, an ancient festival deeply rooted in mythology, history, and faith. The word Kumbh in Kumbh Mela literally means pitcher, jar, pot in Sanskrit. It is found in the Vedic texts in this sense, often in the context of holding water or in mythical legends about the nectar of immortality. The word kumbha, or its derivatives, are found in the Rig Veda, 1500 to 1200 BCE, for example, in verse 10, 89.7, verse 19.16 of the Yajurveda, verse 6.3 of Samaveda, verse 19, 53.3 of the Atharvaveda, and other Vedic and post-Vedic ancient Sanskrit literature. In astrological texts, the term also refers to the zodiac sign of Aquarius. The Maha Kumbh Mela, a timeless tapestry of faith and fervour, unfolds like a sacred epic, weaving together the threads of history, spirituality, and cultural heritage. The origins of Kumbh Mela trace back to Indian mythology. According to the ancient texts, during the churning of the ocean, Samudra Manthan, by the gods and demons, a pot of nectar of immortality, or Amrit, emerged. The pot was carried by Dhanvantri, but was stolen by Jayant, the son of Indra. Jayant ran with the pot for 12 days, and a battle broke out over this pot. In the chaos, a few drops of nectar spilled at 4 earthly locations: Haridwar, Prayagraj, Ujjain, and Nashik Trimbakeshwar. This grand pilgrimage, held cyclically at 4 sacred riverbanks in India, Prayagraj, Allahabad, at the confluence of the Ganges, Yamuna, and Saraswati, Haridwar along the Ganges, Nashik on the Godavari, and Ujjain on the Shipra, is not merely a contemporary spectacle, but a tradition steeped in profound historical significance. These sacred sites became the grounds for Kumbh Mela, where millions now gather to wash away their sins and attain spiritual liberation. The festival is held every 12 years because of the alignment of the Sun, Moon, and Jupiter. The festival at Prayagraj and Haridwar is also held every 6 years, known as the Ard Kumbh. The festival held after 12 years is called the Maha Kumbh. The festival draws millions of pilgrims. What makes the 2025 edition of this Grand Mela even more remarkable is its rare celestial alignment, which occurs once in 144 years. This means 12 cycles of 12 different Kumbh Melas were completed before this Maha Kumbh Mela came around. The next Maha Kumbh will be held in the year 2169. The festival is traditionally credited to the 8th century Hindu philosopher and Saint Adi Shankara as a part of his efforts to start major Hindu gatherings. The Kumbh Mela finds its first historical references during the Maurya and Gupta periods, approximately from the 4th century BCE to the 6th century CE. During this time, the great Indian emperor Ashoka is said to have played a prime role in the establishment and promotion of Buddhism. The Chola and Vijayanagar dynasties in the south and the Delhi Sultanate and Mughal Empire in the north played key roles in fostering and supporting the Kumbh Mela. The medieval period witnessed the Maha Kumbh Mela evolving into a grander spectacle with the inclusion of royal patronage and the flourishing of cultural traditions. But did you know the festival became more organized during the Mughal era? Emperor Akbar recognized its importance and even built a fort at Prayagraj to protect the pilgrims. While the mythology is enchanting, history reveals how this event evolved. The earliest written reference to Kumbh Mela can be found in the accounts of the Chinese traveller Yuan Tsang, who visited India in the 7th century. He described a grand gathering at Prayagraj, where spiritual discussions and rituals took place. This shows that the Kumbh Mela has been celebrated for over 1,300 years. Kumbh Mela is not just a festival, it's a spiritual journey. Millions of pilgrims, saints, and ascetics come here to take a holy dip in the sacred rivers. It is believed that during the Kumbh, the cosmic alignment of planets creates a unique energy that purifies the body and soul. The colonial era brought with it a wave of European observers who documented the Kumbh Mela, offering a unique historical perspective. Notable figures such as the British colonial administrator James Prinsep documented the Maha Kumbh Mela in the 19th century, offering descriptions of the ritualistic practices, the vast congregations, and the socio-religious dynamics at play. In 1895, Mark Twain visited the Kumbh Mela and wrote, "It is wonderful, the power of a faith like that which can make multitudes of the old and weak undertake journeys of hundreds of miles to participate in the Kumbh. Today, Kumbh Mela is a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage event. The 2019 Kumbh in Prayagraj saw over 240 million visitors, including international travellers, scientists and researchers fascinated by its scale and spirituality. Fun fact: in 2013, the Kumbh Mela was declared the largest human gathering ever recorded, even visible from space. The Maha Kumbh Mela, a timeless tapestry of faith and fervour, unfolds like a sacred epic, weaving together the threads of history, spirituality and cultural heritage. From its mythological roots to becoming a global spiritual phenomenon, Kumbh Mela continues to inspire awe. It's a timeless reminder of faith, unity and the power of tradition. Would you take this spiritual journey? Let us know in the comments.